What is up, everybody? Today I am bringing you another mystery tackle box opening. This is the April Elite box. Alright, well, before I get into opening it, I do have a couple things to add to this. Usually right before these ship out, Karl's will send me an email saying, hey, your mystery box is getting ready to ship out. Would you like to add on a few things? These generally mean more lures, more baits at even greater discounts. So I took advantage of a couple of them. They had one that first time I've ever seen, 3 random jerkbaits for $9.51. I think we all know jerkbaits these days run about $10 a piece. So no brainer there. You're pretty much buying one, getting 2 free would be the way to look at that. Either way, I'll be interested to see what kind of jerkbaits I got. And I did do one more add-on. I did the Googan Squad Lures add-on, which is a mystery lure. I think it's between like their spinnerbait, their clickbait, all their different crankbaits, their topwater buzzbait, I think their stickbait. I mean, so there's like 8, 9, 10 different lures we could randomly get, plus the random colors. So quite a wide array of lures we could get from the Googan Squad mystery add-on. Anyway, let's get right into it. Let's get this opened up and see what we got in there. Out of the way. Alright, at first sight, it looks like I've got my jerkbait add-on right on top, so I'm excited about those. Came in a nice little bag here. So I got 3 different jerkbaits. Alright, the first one we're going to check out. Alright, what do we got here? That is a Strike Pro Archback 80. It's floating. 1.5 feet to about 3.5 feet is its diving depth. So it's a shallow jerkbait. Sunburst orange is the color, about 3 inches. Pretty close to 1/2 ounce, just under 1/2 ounce for weight. Let me take it out here. Strike Pro. I think I've gotten a couple Strike Pro stuff before. I'm not 100% sure, but nice orange and gold. With kind of a silver white bottom. They're on the red head. So good color scheme. Hooks look good. Looks like they're good quality hooks. Oh yeah, nice and sticky. So yeah, nice Archback jerkbait. This is supposed to be very loud and have a very fast, erratic action. So there again, should be a very, very good jerkbait to pull around shallow weed beds or basically any shallow structure. The sucker is going to work good. So far so good. The next one we're going to check out, Yo-Zuri Crystal Minnow. This is another floating 3.5 inch, 1/4 ounce, so it's quite a bit lighter than the Strike Pro we just looked at. About the same physical size. I think the one was 3 inches. This is a little bit longer at 3.5. Yo-Zuri, obviously a good brand, so we know we're gonna have good hooks. We're gonna have everything good about it. Oh, that's really cool. Crystal Minnow, see-through. It's got a lot of reflective properties to it. Not quite as aggressive of a rattle as the one we looked at before. It's got an orange head. I did not find a depth on this based on the size of the bill, the shape and everything. I'm guessing this is going to be a super shallow runner. I'm guessing in that 1 to 3 foot range depth for diving. So again, this is going to be another weed line, shallow structure style bait. So yeah, should be really good in like dark water. Should be really, really good in the dark waters. I'm betting it has a very erratic action as well. These smaller jerkbaits really do. So I really like this jerkbait. So far, this mystery add-on is proven to be a good one. All right, last but not least, we got the 13 Fishing Whippersnapper. It is size 80. It is 3 inches long, 1/2 ounce. Another shallow one, 3 to 5 feet. So again, we're talking the weed line, shallow structure. It's very slim, erratic action again. So all 3 are pretty much focused in the same type of fishing, which is good this time of year. That's kind of where the fish are congregating. They're smaller profile, so That'll help with more of the finesse style presentations. 3 to 5 feet, perfect depth for that. This one's got a little bit bigger rattle in it, so it's gonna be a little bit louder. The color is Olive Crush, and 13 Fishing likes to put VMC hooks on their baits, their lures, so we know we got good hooks on there. So yeah, this is just a nice little jerkbait again. Well, that completes it for the mystery tackle box jerkbait add-on I did to this Elites box. Here's your 3 lures. I like all 3 of them. I'm very happy with this add-on for a little over $9, not quite $10. Got 3 good little jerkbaits. Should be good to go. The values on those jerkbaits: the Strike Pro is a $9 lure, the 13 Fishing is a $6 lure, and the Yo-Zuri is a $11 lure. Thanks, Karl. I really like that add-on. Great deal, great price, good package, great job. All right, let's move right into the next add-on, which is going to be Googan Squad Flat Banger. Oh yeah, I'm actually kind of excited about this one. I don't have too many flat-sided crankbaits, so this will be a lovely addition to the arsenal. All right, there it is. The color is Sriracha Craw. It is a, as you can see, flat-sided square bill. It half ounce, 2.5 inches long. Let's see, 3 to 6 feet. These differ from the standard square bills in the way that they have much wider wobble when they go through the water. They're not quite as aggressive as your standard square bill. So in a way, they're a little bit finessier. And they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna have a wider pattern going through the water from side to side, where your tighter square bills are gonna be nice and tight. Just changes up the presentation. Sometimes that can make the difference between a bite and not a bite. So for a whopping $4.80, I got me a flat-sided banger. Let's see, I think the full retail on those are like $8. So almost half price. All right, well, now that we got through the add-ons, let's get into the actual mystery box itself. All right, the first one up. Vense Lures, El Dinamo. Dinamo? I am horrible at pronouncing stuff, so bear with me. El Dinamo. I probably said it totally wrong. All right, this is worth $13. It is a subsurface or surface topwater lure. You would work it like most any other topwater lures. You're gonna walk it on the top like you would a frog or a stick bait, because that's essentially what this is a stick bait. If I can get it out of the package here for you. There we go. All right, there we go. That is a stick bait. The color on it's Colorado Rockies. White, blue, and silver. Isn't that the baseball team's colors? I could be wrong. I'm not a sports fan, but that's what it's called, Colorado Rockies. Nice big realistic eyes, big heavy hooks. I mean, this is definitely going to go well on any of your heavy duty topwater rods. Make sure you got some good strong line, because you're really going to want to set these hooks hard. They're a stout hook, and they're going to take a good hook set to bury those guys. They are VMC hooks, and yeah, like I said, you walk it, stop and go. You work it like you would any other topwater presentation. So that'll be interesting to get out there and use it, as I'm not familiar with the brand. Honestly, never even heard of it. I haven't heard much about them. I'm sure some of you out there maybe have. If you do, throw some comments down below. Let me know what you think of the brand and what you've had for luck with them. So, caution, the hooks are extremely sharp. Caution, handle with care. Caution, the hooks are extremely sharp. Please handle with care. All right, moving on. I love it. What do we got here? All right, moving on. Another crankbait. What do we got here? Got another Lucky John Magic Sinker. This is a $9 lure. It is a jerkbait. Lucky John Magic Sinker. This is a little different style jerkbait. This one isn't a crank it down to dive. This is a little different style jerkbait. This one isn't a jerkbait. Crank it down to dive. Basically, you cast it out there and you wait. You let sinking jerkbait sink down. Basically, you cast it out there and you wait. You let a little bit different sink down before you start retrieving it. But that's kind of cool, because then when you stop it, it's just going to kind of go down. A little bit different. And you wiggle it up. But that's kind of cool, because then when you stop it, it's just going to kind of go down. Wiggle it up. Wiggle it up. Stop. Sink. little different style jerkbait,
sink.
which is good because you mix up your presentation. Again, a little different style jerkbait between getting the bite and not getting your presentation. But anyway, it's a chartreuse fin red color. It'll have a very darting action as well. That's one I'm actually kind of interested in trying. I might tie that on sooner than later just to check out that action. All right, next up on the list, we got a jerkbait. This is a Berkley Digger 3.5. It's 2.5 inch. Just a little fat little jerkbait. It is a very fast deep diver, so it means it's going to dive down to its target depth of 3.5 feet, like now. So that's its first big selling point. It's supposed to be extremely quick to get to its depth. Its color is Sexier Shad. Yeah, it's just kind of a small but mighty little guy. It is a Berkley lure, so we know it's got at least a very good quality bait to it. It may not be top of the line, but Berkley makes just good stuff, so there ain't nothing wrong with it. Probably could change out the hooks, maybe something a little bit better, but I'll leave them on there, at least try to catch a fish or two before I change out those hooks. All right, moving down the list. Hyperlastics, Minnow, small plastic paddle tail. They go for about $7.50 retail. White color, it actually comes with a little jig head too. Like most paddle tails, they're multi-use. You can put them on the jig head like they come with and run them like that. You can put them on, they're pretty small, so you couldn't really put them on a swim jig or anything like that. Yeah, I suppose you could almost put this on, you could easily put this on a drop shot. Pull that along, that'd be pretty cool. Or the little jig head that comes with it. Nothing fancy there, but hey, that should rig up just fine. Just fine and nice. Looks just good to me. That is a nice little, again, finessey paddle tail bait. Nothing wrong with that. And it appears, according to the label, they're supposed to be super tough, so I'm guessing they're going to be kind of like the Z-Man. They're going to be super stretchy, not tear easily. So, a good soft plastic. They're going to be kind of like the Z-Man. They're going to be super stretchy. We've all seen these before. Karl's Amazing Baits. So, a good soft plastic. Spinnerbait, double Willow. $6 retail price. Next up. We've all seen these before. Karl's Amazing Baits. Just a spinnerbait, double Willow. Chartreuse and white. $6 retail price. Karl's Best Baits do put mustad hooks on their baits, so we know we got a good quality chartreuse and white. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's pretty average everyday spinnerbait. Their baits, so we know we got a good quality sticky hook. Overly fancy, but a very usable. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's pretty average everyday spinnerbait. Sturdy enough. Nothing overly fancy, but a very usable profile on the shank, so it keeps it a little bit tighter than some of your spinnerbaits. So it is sturdy enough profile. Other than that, a little bit shorter profile on the shank, so it keeps it a little bit tighter than some of your spinnerbaits. Alright, we got some, get down to the soft plastics it looks. Alright, Xcite baits. We've got, actually, I think I might have this exact one. We've got a few of these. Raptor Tail Jr. They go for $4.60 retail. They're a floating craw imitator. This is green pumpkin. This is great for like football jigs, or I don't know, you could probably do use them on your flipping too. But they're kind of a drag and pause type of lure because they're going to stand up and just kind of, in the current and a little bit of movement of the water, the appendages are going to shimmer and flutter. So it should give a very realistic presentation of a crawfish just kind of scurrying around on the bottom of the water or the lake. All right, well, let's move on. Actually, we got a jig here. We got a Phenix Tackle Company. $4.50 retail, all-purpose jig. Not quite a football jig. It's a little bit of like a flipping jig and a football jig kind of combined. You can see the head on it, rounded. It's not quite flat, so it'll still go over some structure, but it'll still supposed to stand up off the bottom, especially when you put like that craw that we just showed you, the Xcite bait on there. That would go quite well. Other techniques like finesse flipping would be another way you use this. Around rocks, some shallow structure, cover. Color on it is Brazier. It's got some purple and brown. That should make a good jig though. I don't think I have too many with that color combination. Got the shorter hook, like I said, it's more of a kind of in between like super finesse and standard jig. It's kind of right in the middle. I guess you could almost call it like a hybrid style jig. So anyway, all right, let's move on. Lake Fork Trophy Lures, the Hyper Stick. These go for about $4.50 retail. They're garlic scented. They're kind of neat. They're jointed in the middle. So, I mean, right off the bat, that tells me wacky rig's gonna be probably the #1 way to do it. I mean, like just picking it out of the box, it wants to just, yeah, that's, oh, yeah. I wish you could smell this right now. But it seriously feels like I just crushed a clove of garlic and it's just, whew, yeah, these smell like garlic. I hope fish like garlic, because wow. But anyway, wacky rig. Yeah, you could drop shot these even, because they'll pull behind the drop shot, you know. They could pull behind the drop shot horizontally instead of vertically for a little different presentation. Shaky head, Texas rig. I mean, really, honestly, we could do whatever we want with this. It's just essentially a jointed stick bait. But I would say wacky rig's going to be the best option for this lure. Oh, I'm going to have to wash my hands. That's just horrible. I'll be right back. Alright, now that my fingers don't smell like I've been peeling garlic all day, let's get to the last and final lure here. We're at the X-Zone Bug Junior. They go for about $4 retail. It's a flipping, pitching, fast sinking, again, bug or creature imitator. It's purple shadow in color. We'll pull some out here. Don't know, I don't think they're scented. They're not scented. They're dark purple in color. Like I said, they're fast sinking, so they're great for flipping. So when you're flipping under those docks, it's going to get right down to the bottom, right under that dock, right where you want it right now, or flipping under trees, or anywhere you're going to flip. So it gets right down to the fish right away. All right, well, let's see. What else we got in here? We got the sticker. We got a little fish bomb, Ketchko. That's a new one. I like that. I haven't seen that one yet, so that's cool. Let's see. Of course, we got the dibble. Comes in every box. And if you're really bored, there's a crossword on the box this time. But either way, I've actually read almost all these. I can't lie. I haven't read them all. But they're good reads, honestly. There's a lot of good information in these. Especially, again, if you don't know what you're doing or just want to hone in your skills. If you do know what you're doing and just want to say, hey, you know, how are other guys doing this? Maybe we can try out a little different way of doing it than I've been doing it forever. That's how I've found some different ways to catch fish. Just keep an open mind, try different things. Everybody's got a different way of doing it. Everybody's got a different technique. Everybody's got a different color. I mean, it's every lake's different, so every fishing technique's going to be different. I think the best thing we can do as fishermen is keep an open mind, read the information when we get it, take it for what it is, try it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, move on, try something else. Eventually you'll find the key to your lakes. You'll find what lakes do the best. And the more you read, the more advice, the more you're willing to be open-minded to the different techniques and stuff that's out there, the better odds of you finding the best technique for your lake and catching those fish that you really want to catch. All right, let's go through the list. So, the what's inside. The Vense Lures El Dinamico, there we go, $12.99. Lucky John Magic Sinker, $8.99. The Berkley Digger, $7.99. The Hyper Minnow, $7.50. The Karl's Amazing Baits, Spinnerbait, $5.99. The Xcite Baits, Raptor Tail Jr., $4.60. Phenix Baits, All-Purpose Jigs, $4.50. Lake Fork Trophy Lures, Hyper Stick, $4.46. And the X-Zone Lures, Adrenaline Bug Jr., $3.74. Alright, let me give you a quick overshot. Okay, well there's the mystery box, April's Elite Edition, what actually came in it. And that is the Crankbait Add-on. And that is the Googan Squad Lures Add-on. So, for all together, that was April's mystery box for me. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this opening box. I would definitely want it to be a lot more informative this time around, give you a little better idea of what these lures actually need to be used for, where they're used at, what to expect when you do use them. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry the video took longer, but I hope it was worth it with the information that I was able to provide for you today. All right, get out there, catch some fish, but most of all, enjoy yourself, have fun enjoying the great outdoors. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, throw some comments down below, what you think of the video, what you'd like to see me do some other time. If I can hit 100 really subscribers, I will on my next opening. I will do a giveaway. If I can hit so 100 subscribers, tell your friends about my channel, get them watching it, get them to subscribe. Like I said, once I hit 100 subscribers, tell your friends about my channel, get them watching it, get them to subscribe. Like I said, once I hit 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway video. What I'll do is, like I said, we'll pick a random winner, and I will let them pick. I think what I'll do out of my mystery box, and I will pick a random winner, and I will let them pick one lure out of my mystery box. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. So.